Your company's life. Pelf Pussy Palaver. True story by Bruno F. McCogan.
This book answers one question. Who are the real enemies of the economy? In this story, Bruno will demonstrate what the head of an exclusive private club told his partners when he was asked who were their and the world's biggest enemies. The answer was nothing like they were expecting. They found out that the word and their biggest enemies were in fact the same, and they were indeed the ones who controlled and funded the world. Bruno will share this story with you, of which the advantage is that it describes a thing that affects everyone every day, thus one can meet the world's biggest enemies day after day. And before one would search for conspiracies, Bruno wants to clarify that this is a nice little escape literature, since the enemies of the world are not scary but funny little men. The novel is about corporate world and answers plenty questions about companies and the background of decisions for both business owners and employees. Funny and instructive stories will unfold and revive the past. Numerous secrets will come to light, undisguised. Although names, places, and other data were changed, don't be surprised if some places or situations appear familiar to you. You might have been in the same situation with the same people before. This story is about how decision makers make decisions, what plays a role in whether a company hires or lets you go, what the salary increase, the bonus or the promotion is based on, how investments are made, and what your colleague is doing right now in the other room. And the one who sees between the lines of this light story will indeed find the enemy of the world, who is not evil but stupid, not terrifying but pitiful, enemies who are united and fighting against you every day. We wanted to find out who is the world's biggest enemy, and this jackass didn't believe me that I knew, one of them answered. That's not true. I have right, because I knew exactly who it is, snapped back the other. What a nice game you found yourselves, gentlemen. I never thought that there could be anything more fun than women's beach volleyball, Mr. Monumental said and smiled. Very sensible. And much more entertaining than women casting themselves into sand, he added teasingly. Part 1. The one lying in dirt does not like sunshine. Émile Zola. Chapter 1. The world of Boss Foremost. Ralph entered the manager's office. It wasn't unusual. On his way home, he used to go in to say hello to Boss if he saw the manager's car in the parking lot. As Ralph opened the door, a surprising view welcomed him. Julia sat on the table with her legs wide open and Boss was standing in front of her. Don't be scared, nothing extreme happened. They were just talking quietly and making out. Ralph was embarrassed, so he quickly said hello and would have left of the office when Boss addressed him casually and shamelessly, as always. Will the weekly orders be all right? He asked. It was clear that he wasn't embarrassed at all. Yes. But we have to produce on the weekend too, Ralph mumbled. All right. Have a nice weekend then, Boss said. You too, Mr. Boss, Ralph answered. He felt quite stupid. Moreover, he couldn't take his eyes off of the bulge under Boss's belt. How huge is that? While walking to his car, Ralph thought about Julia's words. That damned stupid piece of garbage. I hate him, hated him. She spent her way to the company and back home every day with these thoughts in her head.
Your company's life. Pelf Pussy Palaver. True story by Bruno F. McCogan.